All right, getting ready for the play. So I'm going to not write this proof out completely. You will do that yourself. I'm just going to talk you through the ideas that get you there. So given that BC is congruent to DA, let's mark that with a single segment mark here and here. And angle 1 is congruent to angle 2 here and here in blue. And CF is congruent to AF. This whole side right here, CF is congruent to AF, that whole length right there. And I'm going to highlight that in yellow, each one, so that I can mark it with a couple of segment marks, like that. Okay. Prove that triangle CFE, this triangle right here, is congruent to triangle AFE right here. So we know that this side in the middle is reflexively congruent to itself. Okay, right? Reflexive property of congruence. And what else do we know? Well, we know that these vertical angles right here are congruent. Okay, and then through angle side, we know that this triangle right here, EBC, is congruent to this triangle here, EDA. And now we know all parts of those two triangles are congruent. So we can say then that CE is congruent to AE right here. Put 4 marks on that. Okay. And what were we trying to prove? That CFE, this triangle right here, is congruent to this triangle here, AFE. And look at the sides. We've got this yellow side here, 2 segment marks, is congruent to this side with 2 segment marks. Here, C to E and A to E have 4 marks. They're congruent. We knew that because we determined that corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Once we established through angle side that those were congruent, we could say that those sides were also. And we know that this is reflexively congruent to itself. So now these two triangles are congruent through side, side, side,